Yes, I know I'm starting with an alibi, folks, and the reason why is because I forgot to convey that it failed to do the one thing. They both failed to do the one thing that I need them to do, and that's the sexy sniper pose. They struggle to a degree with the stock weapons that they have. They'll probably be able to do it with other weapons, but in this case, it's struggling. Like, it's not very good. Like, it really does struggle. I mean, with effort, it can look like you can kind of try, but it's just clunky. And same with this gentleman over here. Just, yeah, his is even worse. It's harder for him to do it without, yeah, just the struggle is real. You know what I mean? It's just the pauldrons, everything, the physics of it just doesn't work. But it's all right. I'm sure we could test with other third-party weapons, but as far as the stock weapons goes, it's a F when it comes to trying to do the sexy sniper pose. All right, folks, that's all I got for that part of the alibi. On to the rest of the video. Greetings, folks, and welcome back to the channel. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the casual collector. And in this segment of one-to scale military action figures takes, I am showcasing the G.I. Joe versus Cobra G.I. Joe Classified number 141 Steel Corps Commander versus Twilight Guard. I've been looking forward to this because I was kind of curious to see if they're going to make another Steel Corps member short or tall enough to like hang with the rest of the big boys. Yeah, my big problem with the Twilight Guard, you know, the OG Steel Corps that they set in the 2-pack was that they're kind of on the short side. Like, man, come on, guys. Come on. Don't make them too short, but they did. I was like, geez. This is what it looks like. Back art looks kind of cool. Side art, there you go. Looks kind of cool. I think somebody once said it. It's kind of cool. These remind me of Helldivers too. So yeah, the Twilight Guards. Twilight. All right. Let us open it and see. All right, here we go. I don't know whether you could troop build this, but we'll see, right? If there's potential to do so, I just might. Dang, the heck. So yeah, I'm not trying to wreck this box, but geez, why is this struggling? So there's a whole dang tab here. Should make it easier for you to get out. But no, it's all difficult. Super difficult. Okay, not super, but just difficult enough to be a pain in the buns. All right, here we goes. Okay, yay. All right, so it looks like there's a F-ton of accessories up in this B. Jeebus. Whole bunch. It looks like they used all of... I don't know whose sword this is. Did Crimson Guard use this kind of sword? Maybe. Let's see. Anyways, I don't remember. It makes sense since this has got a Crimson Guard-ish kind of thing. Got a lot of gung-ho parts, which is kind of... Gosh dang. Yeah, this is the same as the Crimson Guards, but got purple. Yeah, I don't know about this, but okay, whatever. Doesn't matter. I got third-party weapons. I'm sure Arsenal of Pew Pews will make something that's to the color of my satisfaction. But this is actually kind of cool. This one's actually kind of cool. Yeah, I'd say this one's kind of cool. All right, cool. And this one, let's take them out of the package. Take them out of the package. All right, all these blast effects. You guys are all in love with these blast effects. You blast effect fans, you. Alright. Get out. I don't know whose legs these are. They're probably Vipers? No? No, Vipers got like all kinds of... low light? Yeah, these are probably like low light. This is a low light buck. Low light buck. Buck. Yeah, see? A low light buck. buck. With... Yeah, they just... All they did was add these armor pieces. Yeah. Alright, yeah, for the most part, it's the same. A winning formula, I guess. We'll see if the joints are super stiff like my low light. A little bit. Nothing that a little bit of a heat gun can't fix. A little bit. Yeah. Trying to... Oh, you guys gotta be careful. Stiffness. Better is steep. Yeah. You don't want the... Okay. There you go. Yeah. Slowly. Elbow. All right. Too much joy. Let's go back. Put you in that A stance and see if you have enough balance to stand on your own. Ugh. No. All right. Okay, so this is basically the same helmets that the other guys use, right? But except it's gold. Huh. How much? Okay, so they're roughly closer to the same size, which is cool with Steel Brigade. Yeah, that's a win. Yep. Color pattern and all this gear makes it so cool. Steel core. All right. Now, I'm not going to front, folks. I don't know if I'm feeling this color pattern they got there, but, you know, it's whatevs. Now, I'm not sure who among y'all... I'm just going to guess that this goes to this guy. This gun. Because it's gold. And his face is gold. Let's see. I'm about to find out. Okay, so it at least fits. But I don't know. This weapon, this might not be for him, to be honest, man. This might be for this guy. Yep, I think this weapon was meant for him because I think it fits there. Yep, there you go. Yep, it fits better. Yeesh. And this one will be more for the Steel Core Commander. Gosh dang it. Alright, here we go. Well, does it fit? Yeah, it's a better fit on here. Yep. Cool. I like these pauldrons. These pauldrons are a win. It looks like it comes with an M16, all black. The same kind of guns that come with the Steel Core from 2-pack, with Rock and Roll's Pig of an M60, and the rest of the weapons that come from with Steel Core in the first set. It's kind of like a scarish kind of weapon. But if I had to choose a weapon for him to fight with, probably between this, I don't know, let's see, maybe this might be cool. But again, the stripes, I'm not feeling it too much. Oh boy. Come on. There you go. Oh, a little bit on the bendy side, but nothing that can't be fixed by a little bit of heat, right? Yeah, it looks like I'm gonna be using third-party weapons, but for the regular GI Joe fans that don't care about that kind of thing and are happy with stock stuff, this is a win for y'all. You guys got a bunch of really cool accessories. You know, I just got different particular tastes. You know, and yeah, this blue, I don't know. It's not a look that I don't know. It's kind of aggressive and tonally not making sense with the rest of the color schemes. But I could be wrong, and this is what it looked like in the original, you know, O-ring line. But if I remember correctly, this was like a rare fig that only exists like a variant of some kind. But I don't even think it came with all this and this kind of color scheme. So not sure where they came up with all that. You know, just saying. Here comes the knife. Yeah. Comes with a whole bunch of stuff, but again, you know, okay, cool. Yeah. Neck. I think they used, I don't know if they used, yeah, it looks like they used just, they used pretty much with the arm cells. The arm might be they use the buck for something else, because if I turn this, yeah, this looks like they use the arms of either the standard buck for stalker / grunt, because if you're looking at if they really used low lights, it would be this, and it doesn't have that kind of stripes on that. So yeah. The neck, they probably use the same one for either Beachhead or, yeah, this is probably Beachhead's top, probably. Because let's see, let's look at the neck for the Beachheads to see if it matches, because they have a similar kind of pattern, right? Yeah, I'd say that they have the same neck and same, yeah, this is probably the Beachhead top. Yep. Well, actually, I don't know about that because of the collar is a little bit on the different side. Collar has a zipper. This one does not. So it might be, could it possibly be retro Snake Eyes or one of the Snake Eyes? Yeah, this, I think it's the same Snake Eyes as this, because they have the similar kind of neck thing right here, where the collar is. That would be my guess. But yeah, yeah, it's like a bunch of different kind of parts, which is kind of cool, you know. Anything to make this guy taller. Wish he was a little bit taller, like a baller. Okay, here we go. Yeah, that's kind of cool. Now, if I troop build this, I'll probably use different heads so that they could all have different colored heads. You know what I mean? Probably use the same head that they use for Grunt, for all green, but for a green one, steel head, you know, with the same buck, or use the original steel core head with it, so that's a different color, and you know, but all the same body, but this guy would be the commando still. I like it because he's taller, simply because he's taller, guys. I know I'm very partial to taller ones because it matches the Valaverse, closer to the Valaverse scale, because Valaverse has a tendency to be taller, but seeing these together, good look. They can hang the heck out, you know. All right, enough of that before y'all get mad and stuff. Before y'all get mad at me, hey, stop showing that junk. Just kidding. All right, so all right, you guys seen all of this? Let's see what this guy's all about. So the Twilight insignia here, that's really cool. Um, hmm. And let's see him get armed with his goodies. He's got the urge. All right, his sword goes here. Kind of cool reddish cape. Half of a cape, not a full blown. So kind of like a musketeer, you know. It's a good look. I like the look on his head. His mask, very Cylon-esque. Let's see. Let's try to. What weapon would you guys hook him up with of all of these? Would you say this or the top one? I'd go with the middle one, just because he looked like he could play it off with all of the. Well, actually, I don't know, because yeah, these are the same rifles as Gung Ho. Just kind of have to force to put them in somewhere instead. So let's see, put them in here. I'm not struggling. Why am I struggling to put these bad boys on? Was it this hard the first time around? And then here. Yeah, you know, I have to get a rubber band for this bad boy. And yeah. And this knife. Yeah, I'm not going to give this guy my full-blown machine gun. It just don't make sense to give it to the steel core. Yeah, I mean, I guess you could, but I don't know. I see him, if he's a commander, he's supposed to be with less. And that fits there. It's got a V. Cobra, Cobra. Right. Man. The good news is, while I'm underwhelmed by the weaponry, your boy Coco has a bunch of weapons to arm this thing, possibly with third-party weapons that might look better. But in the interim, I don't know. Look, I'm struggling to put his weapon on. Jeez. Louise. Really? Okay. All right. Jeez. It's almost as if this hand and this weapon just weren't meant to be at all. See, it's struggling to clamp on. So even if you wanted to, it's just kind of doesn't want to. Doesn't want to. Yeah, I know. I'm sorry, folks. You see me struggling with this sucker. Well, either way, the good news is at some point I'll give him a really good pose for the thumbnail. I hope. Where the heck do you even put this? Oh man, see that the cape's even in the way from this. You can't even barely use this. Jeez, yeah. I don't recommend you use this backpack at all with this guy. It's just, yeah. No, it's a mess. Yeah, it's just not a real good look, especially if he's got a cape. Nah, and it's not even removable. It's just it's kind of stuck. I mean, you could take it off, but who damages their toys like that, though? Just saying. Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know how to feel about this. Yeah, nah, I think I'm not happy with that at all. I'm just gonna go with his sword instead. Since he has a cape, it almost seems more like he's like, you know what? I'm a sword guy, and yeah, we're just gonna move as a sword you know, sword commander moving forward. Onwards, Christian soldiers. Onward, Christian soldiers. Onwards, Cobras. Crimson Commanders. Onwards, Crimson God. There you go. I think it's a good look overall. I just think his accessories are kind of on the weak side as far as like the weapons. It's all right though. Your boy Coco is gonna showcase this guy with weapons in the future that more befitting. At least in the community tabs, I will watch. It'll have that sexy metal edition from most likely the arsenals of pew pews, right? But yeah, I'm just keeping it real, folks. The figures themselves look great. The accessories are just kind of eh. Some of y'all Hasbro fanboys are gonna love all of this, I guess, kind of, right? Like, hey, these are great. I don't know what. Stop being so harsh and critical. I'm not being critical at all. It's as to be objective. The accessories are great overall. As far as personal taste goes, I'm just not going to arm them with that. The fact that they have all these really kind of cool goodies, yeah, more bang for your buck. It's great. These are given a whole bunch of stuff. Just I'm not overly happy with it. I see why they did it. This is a great reuse of stuff, but yeah, your boy is just not. Coco is not about this life. He's about giving his guys better weapons. But anyone who's been in this channel understands that that's how I roll. You know what I mean? I'm not much for stock weapons, depending on certain situations. But yeah, either way, you can catch me in the community thumbnails taking IG taking all kinds of pictures with this and the maybe the other Steel Corps members and Steel Brigade, because I love to mix and match, and that's what's going to happen. But right now, this video is just about the this set, right? The Black M16 is kind of cool, but I just don't see him using something like this when he's got something more spacefaring. He looks a little too old school for this guy. I mean, nothing wrong with old school, but when you got a bunch of these with you, you know what I mean? It kind of makes more sense for him with that helmet to rock these over a traditional M16 A2, right? So, yeah. Final thoughts. This is a great set, guys. More bang for the buck. The only thing I got an issue with, and it's a personal preference, not an actual slight towards the quality of this, because the quality is great overall. I mean, I know what to expect with Hasbro with their bent weapons, but that's nothing that can't be fixed with heat. A heat gun, or and you can mold it to go straight. So I'm not too concerned. This is cool for me. For the kids or the people who don't know to use a heat gun in hot water to do things, they'll probably be like, oh, no. But since the community has taught me how to fix my own weapons, yeah, I'm not bent out of shape over this. I like it. As a matter of fact, I prefer gummy now these days because I can fix gummy with a heat gun. Certain things can't be fixed, but usually anything with this this level of thing can be heated and it'll be straight as straight. So, all right, folks, that's all I got for this segment of One to Scale Military Action Figures Takes. The G.I. Joe Classified Cobra, G.I. Joe versus Cobra, Steel Corps Commander versus Twilight Guard Edition. I am your host, Coco Smooth, the Casual Collector, and until the next video, folks, ciao.